Hi everybody, Justin Elliott here with Elliot's Luxury in the Luxury Live Rehab studio. I am actually working on this beautiful vintage Gucci, and while I was working, I figured that I would answer one of your questions. I just recently got a question, and it's a question that I get all the time, is do you buy bags from people, just individuals, watchers, even though you're not a buyer? And the answer to that is yes, I do. All of my bags come from people, as you can imagine. Most of my items and most of my bags in my collection are pre-owned, as I am a vintage bag collector. And they do come from individuals around the world. Now, if you've purchased a bag from me and you're ready to upsize or you're looking to get a new bag, depending on the bag and depending on what you paid for it, I can go back and look up and see what you paid for that bag and what I would give you for it. Each bag is different. Now, there may be an opportunity where you have a bag that you bought that I already have another one of. Because I do like a lot of the same bags, and when somebody buys one of my beautiful bags, most of the time the first thing I do is start going and hunting for another beautiful example of that same vintage bag. Like this particular bag that I'm working on now. I have sold this particular bag in different sizes and different colors about 4 times over the last 2 years or so. And once I get done with this one, it will be in beautiful condition. And the first place it's going to go is on my shoulder because this bag always sells before I'm able to enjoy it. And so the very first process when someone comes to me and says, hey, I want to sell this bag, is, for one, I normally am going to ask you, where'd you buy it if you didn't buy it from me? And then I'm going to ask you, do you have any authenticity certificates? And I'm going to need a lot of photos of that particular bag. The interior, the corners, the same kind of photos that you would take if you were going to strandedly list it on any kind of platform. Because I need to see the condition, and I also need to see, for one, that it's real. And I need to see what I would need to do to it in order to add it to my collection. Because every single bag that is in my collection has been worked on by me before. And so when I work on these bags, I will improve their condition and then resell them at the highest amount that I possibly can. So it's a business. That's what this place is. So if you are wanting to sell to me, I don't do any consignment. What I generally do is I'll give you a no-haggle offer. And then if you like the offer, then we can proceed from there. So I know there's lots of people that are out here, looking to get a new bag. Maybe you need, some extra cash instead of a designer bag on your shoulder. So if that's the case, as long as you can prove authenticity and as long as the bag is in fair or good or better condition, and it's one that I would like, then I would definitely love to have the opportunity to buy your bag if you're interested in selling your bag. And I normally am going to pay wholesale prices. And so if I have to work on them, that's kind of something that I always have to meet in the middle with somebody and making them understand that, yes, you bought a designer bag, and yes, you could probably make more money on it if you sold it yourself. But if I have to store it, clean it, rehab it, and talk about it, anywhere between 1 and 20 or 30 times, then I'm going to need to buy low and sell high. And so that's kind of the name of the game. In purses. So if you are interested in doing business with me, or if you'd like to buy one of my beautiful bags in my collection, make sure you go to my TikTok shop at the very front of my profile, and you'll find an opportunity to be able to go through, at this point, over 300 items that are ready and already been authenticated and are ready to be sent out to your home. ASAP. Most of my bags are going to come with a 2-day shipping. So it's just something to consider, especially if you're looking for a new vintage bag and you want a really kind of a personal experience with a personal individual that owns the bags and is rehabbing the bags. All of these bags are mine, and I don't source any bags that I don't like and that I wouldn't keep myself. So it just gives people a little bit of peace of mind, collector to collector. And if you have any other questions, feel free to leave me a message down below or send me a message if you want. But you could just comment down on this post down below, and I'll try to get back with you as soon as I can. I'm hoping to have this Gucci finished here in just a little bit. So anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope that helps and answers any of your questions you might have. I'll see you in a live soon.